My friend Hannah is here to start us off. So what I'll do in each case is tell you a little bit about the position in case you are unfamiliar with some of the titles and what folks do with student government. So we have with us today Hannah Lee, who's an organizational communication major, and she's running for the position of Vice President of Campus Relations. The VP for Campus Relations works with campus-wide elections, referendums, and events like road rallies and the annual banquet at the end of the year. So she's a busy gal. She just finished with the big event this past weekend. So Hannah's running unopposed for the position. We have 3 questions for her so that you can get to know her a little bit, and then we'll give her a chance just to talk and any questions you have, okay? So Hannah, why don't you start us off by telling us why you're running for the position of Vice President of Campus Relations?
Yeah. First of all, I'm Hannah Lee, and I'm really glad that you all are here tonight. I think this is a lot more people that came last year, so I'm really excited that y'all are excited and here. First of all, I love the idea of the Vice President of Campus Relations just because it has a new and really fresh perspective. It is a new position for those of you that don't know. This will be only the 2nd term this coming year. Shivangi's done a great job this first year. I've learned a lot of things by being on exec this year that I think would be really important to implement in this position. And first of all, I think that it's really important to have a very open door policy and to just be there for students. And that's one thing that I highly value and want to incorporate even more into this position and just show you all that your opinions matter, and that since this position is so new, it's really important to make it what's best for the students overall and not necessarily what I always think. So I'm just excited to get you all's input and make this what's best for everybody at MTSU's campus.
Perfect timing, so that was good. All right, the second question is, what new ideas and strategies do you have to improve voter turnout and diversification of candidates, since elections is such a big part of this job?
Yeah, I think it's really important for MTSU Campus Relations and Marketing to pull together on this, and that's something that we've worked on a lot this past year, and I just want to stress the importance of that so much, because I think that you all being here, so many of you being here tonight, shows how much campus relations and marketing working together pays off, and I just really want to work closely with marketing to incorporate that even more into elections, and whether it be homecoming or these elections and referendums, just because obviously it does make a difference, as we can see when we look at the history of SGA and how it's different this year.
Okay, last question. One of the challenging parts of the job has been having to confront election violations and remain unbiased and fair, even if your ruling's unpopular. So can you tell us about a time when you were put into a situation where you had to confront something, you had to remain unbiased and fair in the face maybe of some opposition?
Yeah. First of all, I just want to say that I'm a people person. I love talking and listening, but at the same time, I'm very quick to correct when someone is out of line. I feel very strongly about following rules, and this is a really kind of, a simple situation, but I have 2 sisters, so there's a lot of girls in my family, and as you can imagine, there's a lot of disagreements probably that come from that. So growing up, I've just had to learn to, even when you're not always right, you have to submit to that and recognize that and deal with it and then move on. So I just think that it's really important to recognize that when you're in the right, it's good to speak up and to let your voice be heard, but when you're in the wrong, you need to step back and look at what you're dealing with, and then from there, be prepared to move forward in the right direction.
Great. Hannah, you get a last chance to make a statement. So a minute and a half to just sum up for us.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm really excited about a fresh perspective on this position, and if any of you all, I know that I'm unopposed, but I just want you all to know that I'm still here for you regardless, and I really want to hear your opinion. So whenever this fall, whenever I'm in the office, I would really, really love for all of you to come in and tell me, if you want to go on a road rally to such and so, if it's feasible, I want to make that happen. If you want to see certain things with elections, if you have ideas for that, although that's my position, I would really, really love to hear your ideas, because you all as students know more than just me as an individual. And I think that is really important for you all to remember that I'm here for you and to represent you. And at the end of the day, if you all's opinion is not implemented, then what am I really here for? So just remember that I'm really excited and I really want to hear your opinions, and I can't wait to get going this fall. Thanks.
I'm going to give you guys a chance to ask questions, something you think I should have asked or something you're curious about. We can take a couple of minutes and do that. So any questions for Hannah? I hear a pin drop. No questions? And then you can, you almost did. All right.
All right, do you have any new ideas that you want to implement this coming semester that weren't implemented last semester?
Yeah, I do. Having served as Philanthropic Coordinator, I had a couple of ideas that, due to our change in conference, moving to CUSA, we weren't able to have the the WKU Road Rally that we usually have competition blood drive that we usually have with WKU. And one idea that I had that would really, I think, boost student spirit as well as volunteerism on our campus would be to partner with some of the other positions on exec in order to boost that. I think it would be really cool to partner campus relations and Philanthropic Coordinator in doing like a competition blood drive road rally where you announce like the winner of the blood drive at the road rally at the game. And that way people, that are not as interested in sports but that are interested in giving back, would maybe be more involved with sports. And then the students that are more involved with giving back and don't really like sports would maybe want to go to that side a little bit more. And that's just one example. I think that incorporating and involving the different events with each other and the different positions with each other could really help bring about a lot more involvement in the student government. And like I said, that's just one idea, but I'm really excited about working with other exec positions.
Any other questions? All right. Thanks, Hannah.
Thank you.